So one of the major challenges a panel builder faces is seeing how cost can be reduced so that the customer is benefited by getting better value for money. So one of the thoughts which occurred to us at Load Controls is why not look at a automobile industry and find out how they reduce costs. And there, when you look at Toyota or Tatas or Maruti, you find that when they put up an industry, they create a hub of vendors around them. And this helps in several ways. Apart from the fact that you get prompt service, you also are able to monitor the quality closely, and you get the material just in time when you want it. You are able to schedule your supply chain so that your work in progress is always kept to the bare minimum. That is one thing which we have been experimenting in Load Controls, and 2 years back we associated with the powder coating facility, which has been completely outsourced, but it is in-house. We share the same compound wall, and in this what happens is we are able to monitor the quality and get all the benefits of price, and it makes a lot of sense for the vendor also, because his marketing costs are practically zero. So we did try this with foam gasketing also. That didn't work out the way we anticipated, but taking this concept forward, we are intending to see whether we could convert all our sheet metal scrap into useful modular components and have another vendor who is next door who will be able to do this for us, and in turn he also gets a regular business. There are a lot of other standardized components which we can similarly outsource to such a vendor, like our modular profiles, the base channels. So this is another opportunity which we are presently exploring. Apart from looking at these avenues for cost reduction, we have also looked at the ways in which we will be able to improve process efficiencies inside our shop floor. Now, when we look at process efficiencies, we did study the lean manufacturing, and we also did study the theory of constraints methodology. For our kind of customized industry, the theory of constraints provided a very good solution, and they have a 5-step methodology by which number one, you identify what is the constraint in your entire production flow. 2, you see how you can exploit the constraint in terms of small measures which will make a big difference to ensuring that that particular activity is no longer a bottleneck in the entire supply chain. Once you have done that, and while you are doing that, you subordinate all other activities to this so that your work in progress is kept bare minimum all the time. And once you see that this trend is happening quite often, then you go to the 4th step of elevating the constraint, which means you do something dramatic. Maybe you bring in an additional machine, or you hire another batch of people, or you start a night shift, whatever. So once you take these kind of decisions, then you are able to see that the production flow goes through smoothly. Another aspect of the theory of constraints which really made a big difference to Load Controls, initial days we used to get an order, we used to start first, and then we say we start first, we end first. But theory of constraints says no, you start first with the entire bill of material, which means the entire kit, then you end first. If you don't start with the entire bill of materials at the beginning, then you're going to start, stop, and that can be the most painful aspect of manufacturing. So this is a big discipline we have brought in Load Controls, where we have given a lot of emphasis on kitting, and unless the kit is more than 90% ready, we don't allow the manufacturing to start. And this has paid us rich dividends in terms of keeping the work in progress minimal, and therefore seeing that the productivity improves. Another very important aspect which we have tried to do is shrink the lead time in our manufacturing. When you look at lead time in manufacturing, earlier we used to wait till the approved drawings come before the next action can take place. But today, even when the panel order is in the final stages of closing, we start our negotiation. So, and then even through the drawing preparation and approval, we have all the time for negotiation, so that the moment the drawing is approved, we are able to release the order the next day. Similarly, we have been able to bring about a lot of standardization in our panels, and thanks to the standardization, we are able to create sub-assemblies. Now, when you create sub-assemblies, you are shrinking the lead time for manufacturing. So, all these are various processes which we have been able to put in place, and these have indeed helped us to reduce our cost, which we are able to pass on to our customers, and therefore create in that a differentiation from competition.